Every Monday to Thursday afternoon, join us for the Lunchtime Cafe. We get to bring to you emerging stories making the headlines, midday news, and we remind you of what political leaders and governance actors said back in the days. In Forgotten Stories, we emphasize to you the importance of eating healthy foods and leading healthy lifestyles on the Nutrition Corner. Get the latest updates in sports and critical interviews. Because we value your contribution to national matters, we accord you an opportunity to share your perspectives during the viewers' reactions. The Camnet TV Lunchtime Cafe is an all-inclusive buffet. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Thank you so much. It is a Friday and it is live TV. A lot happens, but thank you so much for still staying with us, and apologies for that technical glitch sponsored by load shedding. However, we are here and we are definitely here to stay as Camnet TV. Reverend Andrew MWIMA is still with us here, coming from the founding party, the UNIP. He is a spokesperson. But before we were interrupted, we were discussing the mines and how they should be taxed. Reverend, maybe you can continue on your line of thought before we get into the nitty-gritties of UNIP.
Yeah, actually, because we have a situation where the mines, it is believed they were given the tax rebate, and also they are not even paying royalties. In the first place, our major source of forex is from exporting our mineral resources. Now, in a situation whereby you are not getting anything from what is being exported out of the country, then how do you expect to generate revenue? And this also affects the performance of the currency, our kwacha. It has nothing to make it stabilize or to float, because now we have a situation where people, when they export, these same mining companies, they export, the money comes through, the money is deposited in their accounts, and then what we receive here is just change to pay the workers of operations, and you don't expect the country to perform well, and at the end of the day, the nation is not benefiting anything.
Okay. For the sake of time, let's go to our last daily tabloid as we get into the nitty-gritties of the UNIP party. Okay, as we wait for that particular tabloid to be displayed on your TV screen, Rev, maybe you can take us to the press conference that you had last weekend. Just kindly tell us what was the, for those that did not watch this press briefing, okay, we can go to a daily tabloid. Okay, fantastic. It's actually coming from okay, Chongwe councillors, mayor suspended. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so that's what we have there. Okay. Okay, Reverend, you can just kind of run us through the nitty-gritties of the press briefing and the purpose that why you had that particular press briefing. So apologies for that particular paper before the Daily Mail runs with the headline "Cyber Expert Jailed for Inciting Army." Okay, we apologize for displaying that particular paper, but let's get into it. Reverend, let's look at the purpose of you having held that press conference.
Yeah, basically the press conference was held because we had reached a breaking point where the party president was held accountable for some of the things he has done without consulting senior party leaders, even secretariat. That was one of the things. And then the second one was that whenever issues were tabled in our secretariat to discuss issues of national importance, we would discuss them, and then a resolution was taken. Then the next thing you find the president says something else or to the contrary. Okay. And then there was also this issue of mishandling of the finances, and basically mainly it's not that issue where about the 250,000 from PF. No, for us that is water under the bridge, but there were some irregularities where the president actually overlooked the office of the National Treasurer and overlooked the office of also the Secretary General, who is our CEO, and made decisions and then authorized the disinvestment of funds. So he was asked on several occasions, but he was not able to respond, and then he threatened everyone to say, no, you will be suspended. In UNIP, everyone is held accountable, starting from the top man, the president, the vice, and everyone. And there is a process. So there were also issues that were raised where he had suspended some senior leaders of our party, and we had to sit him down to say, no, you are causing a lot of instability. So there were a lot of such things that really threatened the smooth running of the party. And we are also preparing to go to participate in the presidential and general elections in 2026. So we really needed our house to be in order, and then so that we can focus on things that are important. But when you see the key person, overlooking and disrespecting the institution of his own party, then for us we said, no, this is a crisis. So that's why a decision was taken to say no. Collectively, we consulted our provincial chairpersons in the 10 provinces of Zambia, and then the secretariat had to meet, and then it was agreed that I think the best way to avoid this instability or people failing to perform their functions because they are afraid the party president is going to suspend or fire them, we said that no, it's better he's held accountable, he's cautioned to say no, we are not going to tolerate this. You are a senior person, you are the leader of this party. So that's why it was agreed, and then a press conference was called, and then the pronouncements were made by the acting Secretary General, because the Secretary General, Reverend Alfred Banda, was attending some official functions somewhere, and so it was delegated that the acting Deputy Secretary General should take up that responsibility. And as you can see, he was supported by the leadership, not just at secretariat or national level, but also in the provinces.
Okay, fantastic. So what's your word to your members right now regarding the developments that have taken place within the structures of the party?
No, actually, there is nothing to be afraid of, and some of our senior members, even from the province and from the district, they had also raised concern because they had seen not other than these other issues, serious administrative issues, they had also seen that our party president had leaning on dictatorial tendencies.
Okay.
You know, maybe the whole meeting, the whole central committee will agree on something and then will disagree. And if someone stands up to say, no, it's not supposed to be like this, let's make a decision like this. We had the Lusaka is now late, Comrade Musonda, Lusaka province chairperson, who was suspended, and another MCC from Central Province. And then we also had the other members of the Central Committee who were suspended in that meeting. So people began to talk and they were not comfortable, especially with the dictatorial tendencies. So these are the things that led to the leadership of UNIP, and we just want to assure our leaders that at the moment we've asked the Vice President, and that is in line with our constitution, Comrade Rosemary Chinene Zimba. She's the acting president for now, and we are also waiting for the sake of justice, natural justice. We are asking the president, he was asked to appeal and also to respond to the allegations that were brought before him, and as within 7 days, and then in the next in the shortest period of time, the Central Committee will convene to look into his issue. So this is more of an administrative issue. There is nothing that can alarm the country or affect the smooth running of the party. The party continues with its programs. So we are appealing to the members of UNIP to say, no, this is just an administrative issue. Any one of us can err, and for the sake of the party to move smoothly, UNIP has always had all these conflicts because you are the people who thought they were more important than even the party itself. So they've dragged the party into courts of law, and we have also other cases locked up there. But we're saying, no, we're a political party, we have our own club rules, and if someone violates the constitution, they've got to be stopped and be cautioned. Say, no, you are getting out of the way. So we are looking forward to a situation where the president, our suspended president, Kanyo Henry Muyoba, will cooperate with his leadership, and then we'll resolve these issues amicably, because where there is leadership, you expect things to be done and to be resolved amicably. So our members should not be worried of anything. UNIP continues to move forward, and as we can assure our members countrywide, this is our time also as UNIP to make sure that we help to make sure that our country has solutions to the challenges we are facing today. So I would say it's a ruta continua. The struggle continues until we see we find ourselves, because also UNIP we are looking at the situation where we bounce back and try to mend up the foundations that have been broken, or to make sure that we get back to the basis of where this country was built as a very strong nation, one Zambia, one nation, and where we believed Zambians, we still believe that Zambians should be masters of their own destiny by being in control of their economy, political and social sectors of this country, because that's, at the end of the day, was the essence of why our forefathers shed their blood, committed their lives to make sure that independence for this great nation was achieved.
Okay, fantastic. Now that we have seen that there are many alliances that have come up, notable alliances that have come up, Reverend MWIMA. Are we seeing UNIP moving forward, joining or being part of the alliances that are currently in the political space?
No, it's very interesting when we talk about the issues of alliance. Historically, before independence, Zambia, UNIP had to go into an alliance with the African National Congress strategically in order to make sure that the independence was gained. Because I'm told there were also other political parties by the federation government that were formed. So UNIP, we pride ourselves as the founding party of this nation, and we also want to make sure that we engage ourselves constructively or in a way that benefits the nation of Zambia. So when it comes to the issues of alliances, we are positioning ourselves strategically to get into an alliance, and for us, we believe in having an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, because for us, basically, we are humanistic. We are man-centered. Everything we are doing, it must be to the benefit of the common Zambian, regardless of who they are, where they are coming from. So, in as that, we want to make sure that when we get into any alliance, also our character or identity should also influence the decisions that are being made. And we are very cautious about that, but we are open to alliances, but I speak on behalf of our leadership that yes, we will not just rush into an alliance, but we want to get into an alliance where our character, our identity as UNIP will be reflected in the policies that or the agenda we are pushing. Because for us, we are humanistic and man-centered. When I say man-centered, it simply means a Zambian is the center of whatever activities or whatever programs we are doing. Zambians must be the beneficiaries of that.
Okay. The Zambian public is watching right now. Your members are watching. Your sympathizers are watching. But in conclusion, what would you like to say to them?
No, I would like to tell them that, UNIP is for all the Zambian people. And as I can tell you, when you look at our legacy of our founding father, and that's where we are building up from, we do not want to depart from that. If there is any time the Zambian people needs UNIP, a party that embraces everyone, a party that puts a Zambian face, a party that makes Zambia to be the only place any Zambia can launch on so that they succeed in life, is now. So we are asking our people to really support the leadership at the moment, and I also just want to let people know that even the issue of saying this faction, that faction, and of which we believe the factions are not there.
Okay.
UNIP, as long as you are a UNIP, you are UNIP. For us, this party is more of like a family, and there is no one who can disqualify or can keep another member from being part of UNIP. So,
Reverend, maybe before we go, we can accommodate this caller. Just can you hold your thought? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Very well. Your names and where you're calling us from? Okay, you can continue.
Okay, yeah. So they should not be afraid of that. And then, and last and not the least, the other point I wanted to look at is that, you see, I'm asking our members not to focus so much on the assets. Let's focus on rebranding and reviving our party, because the the asset, these are the results of the work that was done by our forefathers. We are also able to build up on that legacy and make this party great again.
Okay. Reverend Andrew MWIMA, thank you so much for coming through to Camnet TV Breakfast.
Thank you. You are most welcome.
Okay. And thank you, the viewers, for waking up early to join us this particular morning as we are discussing UNIP and obviously looking at other national matters. I have been your host, Joe Smarter is my name. On behalf of my director, doing a tremendous job upstairs, Mr. Lesa, thank you so much. We'll see you when you see us. Good morning.
Get all the latest updates in court news only on Camnet TV. We take you and make you feel part of the court sessions through our in-depth coverage of the adjudication process. Get informed on those who have been arrested, delayed and denied the police bond or bail victims, persons taking plea, court adjournments, verdicts, and those administration issues in the judiciary. Camnet TV is on channel 274 on DSTV, channel 25 on GoTV, and find us on channel 106 on Topstar. You can also follow and give us a like on our social media platforms.